London leading by 5 on the court for Indiana. We've got Dang. Moses Malone out there with Yao. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Wilkins in at the 2 spot.
How about that? Gets it off right in the face of the big fella. Quick release.
And operating on the perimeter like that negates some of the height disadvantage, too.
Got a piece of it. Here's Griffin. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. And London leads by 9. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for London.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And the other thing they're doing, Clark, is scoring a lot of points off turnovers, forcing mistakes and cashing in. By the way this defense is playing out there, I mean, they might as well not be there. That's 5 straight wide open threes.
Yeah, and that's way too many. I mean, typically teams will get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open threes, but they just haven't figured it out yet.
DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for London. In Indiana with the change here, too. Drexler's checked in for Yao.
And another three-pointer to their second half total.
Yeah, they caught that long-range bug at halftime, and it's been bombs away ever since.
That's his first personal foul.
That free throw good from Thomas. Jordan, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. Indiana also making some changes. Robinson's checked in for Malone. Malone comes in for Luol Deng. And it's DeRozan in for Dominique Wilkins.
That's now a dozen straight points coming off wide open three-pointers.
You know what it looks like to me out there, guys? I mean, it looks like All-Star Weekend out there. We know how much defense is played there. It's actually defense during the All-Star Weekend, no D.
London making a switch here. Curry's checked in.
First team foul. Substitution for Heat.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. And DeRozan kicks to Curry. Robinson passes to Curry. And stolen by Cousins. And here's Jordan outside. And the basket good. Jordan's got 24 points.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Curry with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Malone is screen on Curry. Shoots the 3. Another miss by Curry.
I like the defense, guys, really getting a hand up and challenging shots.
Yeah, Steve, lurking on that shot, and that was a tough one.
Step back and squared up. And now it's a 9-point London lead.
It seems like so many teams try to ignore that mid-range jumper, but they're using it well, and it's opening up their offense for them.
Has definitely given the defender something extra to have to worry about.
Olajuwon's checked in for Yao. Robertson, he's checked in for Indiana. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Scott Brooks was discussing with his players. He told them, hey, guys, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. We're still alive in this thing. All we need to do is rely on each other. Let's stay aggressive, stick together, and play as a team. We're coming back. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Boy, I'd like to know how many of their attempts have come from inside 5 feet. It seems like everything is right at the rim.
Kobe with the bucket.
They've stepped up their three-point shooting game in the second half. They're letting it fly out there with reckless abandon.
Now they're feeling confident, and they're in a good flow offensively, so why not just keep firing from out there?
Here's Curry. Ryan against Drexler. Now, here is Olajuwon. Not a lot of room. And that is good.
He doesn't need to fade away on that move. He can go straight up, make it an easier shot.
Curry against Robertson. Fires for three. And Indiana, another three.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Buries it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
This guy's really flowing with his stroke right now. He hit one earlier, and now he has 3 in this half.
And here is Curry. For 3. DeRozan with the rebound.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, he can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
Good on the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And he is unable to get the second one.
They really could have used a perfect trip to the line there. Instead, they're still down 2 possessions.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And he commits the intentional foul. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5. And it's Indiana's ball.
Time running low here. They need a hoop.
Yes, score quickly and then foul them right away.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're behind by 5. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. And there's the call. London the foul. So the first one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And Jeff Green drops them both.
Rock solid there. That trims it to a 1-possession game, so critical free throw.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, you can't let them pound the ball and just milk those precious seconds away.
No other option here but to foul and hope for a few misses at the line.
Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big. It's a 2-possession game now.
Here's Curry. DeRozan with a screen for Curry. From downtown. It's good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Well, I tell you what, Steph Curry, somebody lit a fire under him.
Huge points.
That's beyond huge, Steve. I mean, they needed that bucket. Desperate.
Tipped. Left side Curry. Money. Out of bounds. Indiana takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Here's Green. Count it. And the foul. It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
Roll back hasn't been an easy one, but they've managed to climb all the way out of the hole and tie this game.
I have to say, pretty remarkable, Steve. At one point, I thought they were done.
So a close game sees Indiana take this one. And Clark in order.